Hello everyone, so welcome to this lesson. Okay, now in this lesson we are actually going to learn to do um, some of these visualizations, okay, using the chart, okay, the charts option or menu or tool in Google Sheets. Okay, so let's get started with this particular one. Okay, so since I'm just going to copy this, okay, into our sheets. Go to this, then I'm going to click on this. Okay, so just below here you can actually name this, so let's say charts or whatever name you want to give it. Okay, charts, then I'm just going to paste. Okay, control V. Okay. Normally a good way, if you have a lot of documents here, okay, I wouldn't advise you using control A to select all, but you can rather come here, this corner here, okay, and then click, right click, and then like copy. Okay, then you go to the next document and then you paste it in the other document. Okay, that's more appropriate. Okay, so yeah, if you don't want this the way this is left right aligned, okay, you can, let's say you can highlight all of this and then you come to this. Okay, and then let's say you want it centered, so you can see centered. You can do same for this one too. Click here and then click on this to center everything. Okay, then now let's just this just by the way. So we want to achieve this, okay? To do that, we can highlight our text. Let's go to this instead, okay? Insert charts, okay? And I'm going to click on this. Okay, so you can see by default, it automatically chose the desired charts or visualization for us, okay? So you can see here we have column charts. You can click on this to change it to whatever chart you want. Okay. But for now, we want the default one, which is this. Okay, so you can see our learning team is here. Okay, and then John, and then the values, so and then the values. Okay, so these bars or um, rectangles, okay, are colored. It uses its own system to do that. Then you can see developers, marketing, ISD, critique. Okay, so that's the header you have here. The headers, okay, this one's here. Now, to change it, you can click here and then click on edit charts. So let's say we want to change this title here. Okay. So we can go to customize and then go to this chart and as its titles. Okay. And I can change it to let's see, company. Just there's just a name, so you can see companies here. Okay, you can change the font size, the font family. Okay, then work on the size. You can change the text color. Okay, change the text color as it is, which isn't good. So let's just stick to black. Then you can do some formatting here. Let's say center. Okay. Then we can go to, let's say, legend. Let's see what we have with legend. Okay, so legend. I'm going to take our legend to let's say left. Okay, so our legend, which is this ones, that shifted them to the left. Okay. You can do same by sending to right, or you can click on none, send to right, or you can leave it to auto. Okay. So the default value. So now let's see what we can do. Let's go to the next. So here, let's see, we want to do something 3D visualization. So let's select this. Then I'm going to paste it here. And just paste it here. Control V. Okay, so now that I have this pasted here, okay, we can use this approach, okay, or we can also go to this insert and then we'll click on charts, okay. So you have two options now. You can use this option, which is the insert charts here, or you can use the insert option here and then click on charts. Now this we want to customize it to look like this 3D. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to go to customize and then I'll click on, let's say, chart style. Okay. Then all we have here is what 3D. Basically that's it. Okay. And then we can just drag it, position it, click, and then drag it to position it wherever we want. Okay. You can decide to change the colors by clicking on edit. Then let's go to customize. You want to change the background color, the border. Okay, so once this is selected, okay, you can change the color. So you can experiment with these values, but this color isn't great. So as usual, I can undo. Okay, and then just leave it this way. So you just have to experiment with these values to know which one you want. Remember, these chart types, okay, is based on your needs, okay, based on your need, okay. So some are effective for financials, like depending on how you want to visualize your data, okay, you would have to know which chart, okay, would work well for a particular, let's say, visualization. Okay, so depending on whatever your needs, okay, you would know which particular chart to use. Let's see, we want to work with as for the donuts. Usually this one pie charts. Let's do like percentages and things. So let me just paste this here. V. And then let's say I'm going to use inserts and then charts. You see, it's even automatically it's smart enough to know that I want the pie charts. Okay. Yeah, but if you didn't do that, you can always come to the drop down and then the pie chart is found here. There's it, pie charts. Okay. Then if you want to do not click on this, don't want to, you just go and then click on, let's say, one 3D. Yeah. As usual, you can go to the customize. Then let's see what other features we have here. As usual, you can change the title. Okay, so here it says percentage. You can change it to, let's say, um, consumer. Let's just use consumer or consumption. But we just leave it that way. So here, okay, so we can leave it this way. If you don't want it as usual, you can always customize it to change it to what suits you. Now let's work with this. Okay, this is good for like project management. You want to measure the progress of things. Okay, so I'm going to select this. Okay, the reason why I'm doing the selection, I don't want us to type a lot. Okay, so yeah, and then all I can do is rather let's go to you can use the insert or let's use the charts. Insert charts. Then you can see by default it's even giving us a visualization. We don't want that. We want a gauge. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. Then you can see what we have here. Okay, so it just shows some kind of visualization like to measure the progress. Okay, then our last testing is going to be for this. Okay, so this one you want to create like a chart for, let's say, to see like customer relation, like your company breakdown. Okay, so I'm going to select this, paste this here, copy and then just paste this here, and then let's add our charts. Okay, so you can see what we have here. So manager and then employee, manager then employee. So Alice here is our manager. Okay, and then she manages John, Chiche, and Frank. So you can see Alice appears 3 times. And she manages these people. Okay, can um, can decide to change this when click. Okay, so when I go to customize, let's see what we can do here. So when selected, let's say I want the color to be this. Okay, so when I select any of this, you can see the color is changed. Okay, so that is it for the visualization, and then it will come in handy. Okay, so once you know this, you will know how to connect them with whatever documents or file you're working with or data you're working with. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lesson.